Hi everyone, guess what day it is? Woo! It's Friday. We made it to the end of the week. We're still alive, we're still breathing, and we're feeling pretty well today, aren't we? All right, so Chris and I are going to go back to basics again. We're going to talk about oregano and frankincense. So we're going to share some fun facts about these two oils. For oregano, its aroma acts as an enhancer and equalizer in essential oil blends. This is a fun fact that I did not know. So the small intestine principal site is, where we digest our food, and this is absorption of nutrition. We have little villi or vi, villi, okay, are tiny fingers that increase the surface area of the intestine. This maximizes the absorption of nutrients. And that's what oregano does. It kind of lengthens the fingers, which is a good thing. Carvacrol, is a chemical compound. The National Institute of Health PubMed research database returns over 1,400 research studies on this oil. That's a lot of studies.
Huge.
Yeah. It also may support cellular health and reproductive organs, including prostate and breast tissue. I had no idea.
Nice.
So fun facts about oregano. So Chris, tell us some fun facts about
Frankincense is a big one. I mean, there's so much information on it, and I'm going to try to break it down a little bit for you guys. Frankincense comes from the resin of the Boswellia tree. There's 4 trees actually that they get it from. There's many frank trees, but the ones they actually get the resin for the frankincense oil from is the Boswellia cara, the papyrifferal. See, I looked these up and then I forgot how to pronounce them, so forgive me. And the Frerens, F-R-E-R-E-A-N-S. So there's 4 trees that we get it from that they have found have the quality that makes the really nice oils. It's steam distilled. The resin is steam distilled. It's a warm, spicy, clean odor. It takes a half a pound of resin to make one 15 ml bottle, and that you can use it aromatically, topically, internally, or neat. So now, forgive me, I'm going to read just a little bit because there was so much amazing information on this and how doTERRA has gone about making sure that we do a good job in gathering this oil and getting the purest oil of all. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to skip around a little bit here. So the frankincense trees, the species thrive in different environments and soil types. For example, the Boswellia carteri trees grow best in sandy soil, and the Boswellian farina trees grow best in dry, rocky terrain. So I didn't realize that there was that big of a difference in where these were actually growing. Obviously, this oil has been widely sought after for thousands of years. It's mentioned like all over the different Old Testaments and books that we have access to. It grows in some of the poorest, most underdeveloped countries in the world. This lack of development and regulation can unfortunately lead to exploitative conditions in the supply chain, incentive to over-harvest, and unhealthy conditions for both harvesters and the frank trees. Overharvesting is evident in trees that have too many cuts or are cut too deep and not allowed to sufficiently rest between harvests. So doTERRA has actually developed a harvesting best practice manual, which is really awesome because in working with the harvesters, it's making them be able to harvest more and better, and it's actually better conditions for the harvesters as well as the trees. Mm-hmm. So let's see here. So the really important thing that I thought was really cool was in working to provide a sustainable and responsible sourcing supply chain for frankincense resins, doTERRA continues to be a significant leader in driving solutions to help the Boswellia trees thrive for generations to come. doTERRA is proud to be a leading supporter in research and sustainability initiatives to protect these sacred and historic trees. Most recently, presenting these successes and lessons learned at the 6th World Congress on Medicinal and Aromatic Plants. So that happened last year. So I'm going to try and get some of the statistics there and get them posted for all of our team that watches us. So where we actually get it is we go to Oman, Ethiopia, and Somaliland are where we're actually getting the oils for the doTERRA oil, the resins for the doTERRA oil. As I said, it comes from the sap. Now, I didn't know that the sap, they allow it to crystallize for 2 weeks into tears, and then and it's traditionally women that do this, but they wash and sort by color and grade, and then that's how they decide which one goes into which oil. So a couple of the big things that happen though is in working with our harvesters, Frankincense, doTERRA has, with the Healing Hands Foundation, has assisted the efforts of leaders from multiple clans and patrilineal groups from Urwane, Somaliland, who united with the goal to provide education for their children. Healing Hands Foundation donated funds towards the construction of a school for boys and girls aged 7 to 12, with classes for older children in the evening. An additional 4-classroom school was built to help 100 more students from other areas have access to education. The severe drought in 2017 left more than 6 million Somalians, half the country's population, devastated due to dying livestock and failing crops. doTERRA promptly supported the crisis by donating over $1.5 million in emergency drought relief funds to support 4,000 families in 32 of the most severely impacted villages. Furthermore, the 2 schools that doTERRA Healing Hands Foundation had previously built served as drought relief centers for these communities during the crisis. So there's so much more information, but frankincense has brought not only healing to the world, I mean, because of it's all of the things that it's good for, which we talked about on Wednesday, but it's brought so much to the different areas that we get it from. We're able to it's healing to us, and we're able to support them too. So I just think, I know those are more serious than fun facts, but I just love the fact that we're doing good everywhere with these oils. So that's frankincense.
Yeah, I love it. My favorite thing about frankincense, or my favorite fun fact about frankincense, is that they found a vial of frankincense in King Tut's tomb.
Yes.
That guy was all looking good. And so, you know, he was like lathering up with frankincense. Yep. And word on the street through the grapevine, I heard that the oil was fine, that it was still viable. It still had, you know, whatever goodness it has.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. That is. So,
you know, being down in, if you've been to the Caribbean, they, the islands, sometimes they have the planes fly over and spray for the mosquitoes and everything. And while we were talking, I kind of had this thought, they should just spray frankincense over the world, and
oh, totally, yeah,
it might help a whole lot of things.
Absolutely, I love frankincense. I did just real quick. It has nothing to do. I the last time I went to convention, they had you can go see some of the plants. They'll bring the plants to convention. So, like, I have my Melissa leaf. I have it on my phone. This is a Melissa leaf. I stole that. Nice. And they had some frankincense resin, and you could tell people already like grabbed their little hands in it, and because there was just a little bit left in this little petri, so I was like, I'll take a couple. So I have a couple of pieces of frankincense resin like on the other side of the room, and I just kind of like, oh, look at my frankincense.
Yes, no, yeah, that's very really cool.
Yeah. So that's it, you guys. That's our fun facts for oregano and frankincense. So if you'd like to try these oils, we'll happy to send you a sample. Just let us know, okay? Have an amazing rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next Wednesday and Friday for fun facts about back to basic oils. See you then. Bye.
Bye.